Greetings, it's another Sunday and it's another opportunity for me to share some thoughts as I head to the marina for a morning coffee, some eggs and bacon. It's been a long time coming, but I think it's time for me to shed some light on the fact that I am now a certified e-colours practitioner, and it's something that I'm extremely passionate about, something that I truly believe in. So I discovered e-colours way back at the beginning of lockdown. Mark Wilkinson invited me along to one of his workshops. He caught me online having a bit of a rant at somebody, and he said, "Andy, come and get involved. I can help your frustrations." My goodness. What followed was a series of events that made me fall in love with e-colours, quite literally. And I want to spread the word as much as possible, and that's why I'm doing this video. So what is e-colours? A series of online questions in the form of a personality diversity indicator. These questions provide us with our top two colours. Our top two colours will give us an indication of our personality traits. I personally am red over yellow, and you can see a list of my strengths here, things which I believe help me communicate and give me that much needed drive in life. However, sometimes if I go overboard with these strengths, they can turn into potential limiters, and most people watching this will definitely relate to me being some of these things from time to time. There are four top colours: red, yellow, green and blue, and there are 12 different personality combinations across all the personality types. And it makes us realise how we are all individually beautifully unique. Now, my goal as a certified e-colour practitioner is to try and get as many of my friends and their friends as possible to take the PDI, to get them to understand what their top colours are, and to help them look at how they communicate better, how they have better relationships both at home and at work, and also how they can push forward and change their lives for the better. Pretty much everything that I do now is inspired by my insight into e-colours. Gives me a better understanding of myself, gives me a better understanding of all those around me. It definitely helps me with my business when I'm communicating with my website clients. 100% it definitely helps me communicate with the many different types of people when I'm sending information out regarding the Vocal Booth Weekender. And every day, as they say, is a school day. So, how do the e-colours workshops work? It's a private Zoom session where I invite you along. I'll give you an in-depth insight into e-colours, tell you about its history. I'll give you a more detailed breakdown of my own personal journey with e-colours, and then we'll look at any one of a number of topics that I consider to be pain points. Sometimes we often have an opinion of people, other people have an opinion of us as well, and this is all based on our personalities. By using the workshop, by analysing our own personality traits, we are able to understand exactly why people are the way that they are. We understand how they prefer to be communicated to. We also look at ourselves and how we are better at communicating with others. We look at why people are the way that they are, and we also find out who else is the same as us, which is a very important part of the workshop. The next workshop that I've got scheduled for the end of March asks the question, is it me? And again, we focus on our communication styles. We look at how we are better suited to communicate with others, and we also look at how best we can communicate with the various other personality types. I'm doing the session on a Sunday afternoon when I usually do my radio show. I am sacrificing one of my shows because I know a lot of you have time to join us then, and I really would love you to come and join me on this journey. E-colours was pointed out to me as it was clear that I was getting frustrated with the way I was communicating with people. It definitely shone a light on some of my potential limiters, as we call them, and in the past I would have seen those as weaknesses, I would have seen them as flaws, but by understanding why I am the way that I am, it made me realise that I am indeed, as I've already said, truly unique, and I do have a hell of a lot to offer people. And whereas in the past I would have really never dreamt of doing this kind of video direct to the camera, I was given the understanding and I was given the belief, and also I was given the confidence to do this. And so here I am continuing on the journey. I'd also like to point out that it is a journey. I am learning every day. I am struggling at times to shake off the beliefs that I've accrued down the years, and I also struggle at times to understand how somebody could watch a video like this, asking them to look into e-colours and enable themselves to become a better person, relatively speaking, of course, and it would just wash over people. They won't give it a second thought. My motivation is purely to bring joy to other people. My tagline that I've been using for years is inspire and be inspired. I know full well that I am inspiring a lot of people out there with these videos. I know full well that the benefits that people are getting from the 100-day no alcohol challenge are beyond measure. And I also know that I am inspiring other people themselves to get in front of the camera, to be more vocal, to help promote themselves a lot more. And all this is because of e-colours. I'll draw reference to the fact again that it won't cost you a penny. I would have been sceptical myself in the past, thinking it's just a sales ploy. What is he trying to sell me? I'm not trying to sell you anything. Yes, you can pay for a premium report which will cost you £32. Now that £32 could be the best money that you ever spend. There's zero hard sell in this. I wanted to tell you that because if you're the person like me who is very sceptical, you've got nothing to lose. And in 6 months' time, in 12 months' time, you'll look back and you'll send me a message and you'll say, Andy, remember that video you did on that slightly cloudy day in February back in 2024? Brother, it changed my life. And I look forward to that message.